In the handbook you've got a detailed look at the criteria and explanations and indications of what could and should happen in them. And I want to just give you another insight into a particular one, which is number 9, the average placement salary, the APS. This is an old hobby horse of mine for the last 40 years, and it's something we put into RIB right at the beginning. What is still absolutely clear to us from the results that we're getting on RIB is there are a large number of the RIB members who are clearly still not measuring this figure. And as they are not measuring this figure, they're not able to get a handle on the amount of discounting they're giving on their permanent placements, because that is the biggest single cause of reduced average invoice value percentage. You cannot get that percentage without guessing it, without having the average placement salary in. It is not difficult to get the figure. Every single placement that will have been made knowing a figure on which to base the percentage that you are going to charge, and therefore simply recover that information. Now, if it's too much, too big, too difficult, not inclined to historically, then why not at least start now? And if you can just build up the first quarter, then you're going to start to get some feedback on it. The average placement salary gives you an indication of where you're pitching the business that you're making on permanence. If you're doing temporaries as well, I always say, well, now compare the average charge rate of the typical temporaries that you're supplying. What does that translate into? What are these people in terms of permanent salaries? Where would they be? And my question then would be, why do they need to be any different to those that you're making your permanent placements on? And the answer to that often is, well, they are different. Question, why? Why shouldn't they be? Clearly what you want to do is to bring whichever is lower up to the other one. You're perfectly capable of dealing apparently with these people at this level. Why are you dealing with this one down here? And vice versa. But if you're not measuring it, you have no idea where it is. It is a vital measurement. It's so simple. And without it, and it's clear that a lot of the RIB members are not bothering, without it, you're missing a trick. I believe a very useful and important trick over time.